Welcome to Tobacco Dock, where we're all waiting to get into this year's Meatopia Fire Festival. This live fire food fest started in London back in 2013 and has become one of the must-go events for barbecue lovers and foodies generally. More than 70 chefs and restaurants are represented over the weekend. Live fire demos, live music and DJs, tons of barbecue gear to get your hands on, and most importantly, a lot of barbecue food to spend our meat bucks on. Time to show you everything we ate. Number 1, Rob Hallas's pork belly. The pineapple piccalilli stole the show for me. Number 2, Zach Farr with their chicken skewers. And the chicken skewers were okay, but one of them was tofu, and that's not my thing. Number 3, Melanie Brown's lamb ribs were meaty, flavorful, and overall delicious. Number 4, Andy and Neil's Iberian pork sausage was good, but the corn rib and the chili sauce actually stole the show for me. Number 5, Ana Ortiz's achiote pork in a crispy taco was banging. The flavors were absolutely perfect. The only thing, I wish there had been more than one in that portion. Number 6, John Gower from Smoke on the Waters, who you may remember from our recent trip to Devon, was dishing up his preserved lemon mustard pastrami, and it was insanely good. 7, Liam Barker's whole hog made for some tasty pulled pork, but to be honest, the flavors were a little lackluster for me. At 8, we have Livia Alacon's pork ribs marinated with Szechuan spice rub, finished with a Guinness glaze, and these were insanely good. The sweet glaze balanced with that taste of the stout, it was brilliant. Number 9, Had Youssef's goat shawarma, had a great flavour. Unfortunately, we just had a couple of very chewy pieces. Number 10 needs no introduction. Basque steaks are everywhere online these days, and Sagadi's Miquel Lopez's steaks were as good as they get here in London. I mean, seriously, look at that meat. It's perfection. Ben, Chloe and Ben were serving up butter honey pork. Sadly, the honey butter flavour was lacking a bit, but the carrot salad they did was insanely good. At 12, we've got Agata and Giorgio, who were serving up pulled beef and melted cheese on focaccia bread, which was epic. These guys hands down win the liveliest stand of the day. We loved hanging around with them. At this point, we desperately needed a pit stop and a drink. There's a huge selection available, but we ended up going for the Gypsy Hill Hepcaf, an alcohol-free IPA. Refreshing and delicious, this is one I'll buy again for sure. It even made Gareth dance for a bit. At 13, we have Edson's grilled steak tliadas, hoping I pronounced that right. They were like smoked steak quesadillas made on an open fire. I mean, steak, cheese, fire, what's not to love, right? Tasty with a chili sauce on top. Johan and Johan's smoked and confit beef cheek tacos were a bit of a letdown, if I'm honest. The cheek was so perfectly cooked, but it was just lacking a little bit of flavour for me personally. We've just done 14 small plates of Meatopia, and we decided that our one before last, our last savoury dish, is going to be one that we've already tried. It's the pastrami from John from Smoke on the Waters in Devon. Yeah. It's got to be done.
400-mile round trip.
Yeah, but last time I did a 400-mile round trip to see you and eat his burger.
This is a habit I don't want to continue.
Yeah. It does make expensive barbecue, 400-mile round trips every time.
Yeah, very.
It's that tasty, I do it again.
Yeah. And that's why we're back here for round 2.
Let's go do it. This is the last savoury token, John.
Thank you. Pleasure to take it from you.
We decided that our last dish would be our favourite from the day, so we dug into another portion of John's pastrami, sliced up by barbecue legend Rashid Phillips from Netflix's Barbecue Showdown. This is the most magical bite at Meatopia 2025. Preserved lemon mustard rub all around the pastrami. It's like peppery, it's slightly sweet, it's mustardy, it's citrusy, it's bonkers, and the pastrami is so soft. The sauce and the gherkins make it basically taste like a pastrami Reuben sandwich. Big debate, Reubens, corned beef, pastrami, let's not get into that. The flavours are there, absolutely delicious. John has nailed it. That's me, done for savoury. I'm so full up. We got one last stop. What would a barbecue fest be without a happy ending? With our stomachs full to the brim with barbecue food, we headed to our final stop, number 16, Happy Endings Ice Cream. And who doesn't love a happy ending? We went for the salted caramel soft serve with plantain chips and passion fruit sauce. A cracking way to finish the day. I thought I'd finish this from the studio and just tell you a few of my thoughts on the Meatopia experience. First and foremost, massively enjoyed the event. Everyone was super cool to chat to. All the barbecue pitmasters, the chefs were just lovely people, and we had a really, really good time. The second piece is, and I think this is what we probably found the most disillusioning, I guess is probably the best word for it, which is the meat buck system. Now, I love this idea of buying these coins and then you just hand them over, but each meat buck cost us £7, I think, in advance, and £7.50 when we needed to buy some more on the day. So sometimes when you get like one tiny taco, you're feeling a little bit like, is that worth £7.50? Would I pay £7.50 for one taco? Anyway, that doesn't matter. If you love this sort of thing, and if you love barbecue, you should definitely get tickets next year, or I think there's even one in Glasgow coming up. If you've enjoyed this content, I'd like to say a massive thank you for watching. Please do feel free to hit a like, or maybe even subscribe. We're going to be featuring a couple more events that we've been to over the course of the summer, and we'll be making more content like this as we go forward. Before we go, I thought I'd rate my favourite 3 dishes from the day. It was tough, but obviously there was one clear winner, which was the pastrami by John. We absolutely loved that dish, genuinely. That's why we went back and had it as our last dish of the day. And I think for me, number 2 would probably actually be the glazed ribs. The Guinness glaze was just, oh, I'm dreaming of that. So I'm going to be trying to make some of that myself at some point. And finally, even though it was a really small portion, the flavours were incredible on the achiote pork taco. It was a crispy taco. It was just, again, sublime. The flavours were incredible and everything just came together perfectly. So I think that's probably my top 3. That's it for Meatopia 2025. Thank you so much for watching. And again, if you like this content, make sure you hit the subscribe button because we've got plenty more coming soon. See you next time.